From where we come from, a woman of utmost beauty is described as quite tall, round and slender, with a skin so dark and polished that it shines, and her perfect beauty becomes complete when she has a gap between her two front teeth. For then, we exclaim that she has been kissed by the gods. Under the grand baobab tree sits villagers of all ages eagerly around Baba Dirisu. The warm sunlight filters through the leaves, casting golden patterns on the earth. Baba Dirisu, draped in his regal agbada with Edo beads, clears his throat and leans forward with a twinkle in his eye.
Ah, my children, today I have a story, a confession even. A tale of a young maiden from our village who traveled far to the northern lands of the West, to the place you now call America. She was wise, she was curious, but she was not prepared for what awaited her. One day, as she walked among these people, she spotted something familiar, a woman with a gap between her front teeth.
Ah, finally something from home.
Excitedly, she approached the woman, eyes gleaming, and said,
"What a beauty! I love your teeth." "Oh, thank you, but actually, I'm getting them fixed next week."
Our young maiden stumbles back, hand clutching her chest, as if she's just been told the sun will no longer rise. Her face twists in confusion, disbelief flooding her features. She thought perhaps she had misheard. Perhaps the woman had meant she was going to polish them, or perhaps widen the gap even further in celebration of her beauty. But no, my children, she soon realized that in the northern lands, the people saw this gift as something to be removed. But my children, that was just the beginning. As she walked through this new world, she discovered another thing. Those with the richest, darkest skin wished for it to be lighter. Women and men alike, born from the same great ancestry of Meritah, longing to be something else. One day, another woman, one whom she complimented on her beautiful teeth, looked at her in disbelief, even annoyance. So, with a voice full of love, our young maiden spoke these words.
From where we come from, a woman of utmost beauty is described as quite tall, round and slender, with a skin so dark and polished that it shines, and her perfect beauty becomes complete when she has a gap between her two front teeth. For then, we exclaim that she has been kissed by the gods.
Yes, my children, when we see such a woman, we do not say, "She is just beautiful." No, we exclaim, "What a woman! So slender, skin dark and shining like the blossom, embraced by the gods themselves." You see, my children, at that moment, our young maiden understood something profound. Beauty is not something dictated by another people's standards. It is rooted in one's own ancestors, one's own culture. In Meritah, when a woman is tall, round and slender, it represents strength, the curve of our people, and the stamina of a perfect structure. When her dark skin gleams, it carries the purity, mastery, and adaptability of her essence, kissed by the sun itself. And that gap, my children, that sacred space between her front teeth, is the pathway created when the blessings of the gods touch her lips.
But Baba, what if one is not tall, round, slender, dark, or has a gap between the teeth? What then?
Ah, my dear, that means the Creator was so satisfied with your beauty that he did not need to go the extra mile. For you see, with the extra mile comes extra responsibilities. And so, my children, what is the lesson here?
Baba, our culture is our pride. Through our culture we know who we are and who we are not. Culture always wins.
Ah, my child, you have spoken well. And so, my people, walk tall, smile wide, and shine bright, for you are kissed by the gods.